down.
Oh, here comes the Banelings!
Sandwiched there a little bit, but actually blowing up a lot of those Banelings on his own units by mistake. Really good positioning by Select to minimize the damage coming in from the Banelings there. Unfortunately, he's going to lose most of these Marines to the Mutalisks, and now that it's just Marauders, they have no chance against these T-Rexes of the sky.
Yeah, he put his Marauders on the outside, actually, and then his Marines on the inside, whether it was on purpose or not. That did a ton of damage. Here comes some Mutas for some harass, but as we know, Banelings don't do a ton of damage against Marauders. Actually gonna snipe this tech lab here, do a little bit of damage, snipe that before these Marines get up here. Wisely not stimming them, as there was no chance there. Definitely he's got to be wary of those stims, as he doesn't have a starport up yet, actually just getting his first factory, so he's a little bit behind him.
Are going to come in behind there, but good placement of the missile turret there are going to completely ward them away. And now we do have this army moving back up towards Idra's base. We'll see how much damage he can do. That one Marine did get a little bit of that ahead of the rest of the army, and he's going to just suffer dearly for that. Even pulling off the drones here to try to deal with this. The Mutalisks coming in doing as much damage as they can, but there's a lot of Marines. They're able to focus down those Mutalisks very quickly, stemming up the Marines once again, and they're going to start shooting here, doing as much damage as they can, but it does look like all of them are going to fall to that army.
Yeah, once he saw those stims, he did pull back those mutas, let a little more of that stim time, forced him to stim again, which, I mean, the already squishy Marines got a little bit more squishies. He's sticking with Mass Marine here, which is actually a very viable counter here to these. Oh, running them right over the Marines. He's going to lose 3 or 2.
He is going to run into these Banelings now, and he manages to snipe a few, but let's see if these Banelings can get them. No, he's actually shooting these Banelings back. They're not getting the chance to blow up on this army. Really good control by Select here.
Oh, here comes the split. Splitting really well there, actually, but, I mean, just too many taken out for 3 Banelings.
This micros is beautiful, though. Take a look at the APM. Select was breaking 300 for a minute there. That is really impressive.
Yeah, wow, really, he split up those Marines, but I mean, again, those 3 Banelings actually did quite a bit of damage, even more coming in now. He definitely needs Marauders in this mix. He's going straight up Marines, stimming up here. That was a little bit of a waste stim. He knows that he has to run in now, but against these Banelings, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna lose all of them. That's what he's gonna do.
Not good.
So if we look at Yuta's loss at this point, actually he's a little bit ahead because he's just done so much damage, and Banelings are not cheap. I mean, but
few medevacs are coming in here now, so that is going to be useful. He's going to looks like he's going for a drop. I'm actually surprised he didn't go for Vikings. When I saw the starport with the reactor, I thought we were going to get some Vikings there to try to deal with the Mutalisks, but he decided to go for this instead. Meanwhile, we do have some Mutalisks just sniping the barracks there and an army waiting at his front door, but the drop is coming around the back, and it's going to put it on the high ground, taking advantage of that, so we'll see how much damage he can do here.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's not really... there's not too much he can do here. He's going to try and stim up. He's going to kill this Overlord here, not going to supply block him at all. Actually transferring them on the low ground, which is a really good idea. And this Queen stands no chance. So he's going to start transferring those down there.
Banelings just went off in the mineral line now, killed so many SCVs for Select. His income is going to be way down.
Here comes more. And those last 2 blow up all the rest. But at the same time, these Marines at the bottom, a lot of Zergling eggs are about to come in, which is going to stop this, but at the same time, he's going to lose a ton of his own workers. So, I mean, pretty equal trades, actually. And more Marines coming in right now. A couple more Zerglings coming in. And Idra, GG's right there. There was just nothing he could do. He'd lost all his Banelings at the mineral line. Yes, shut down that expansion, but there was just too many Marines to deal with.
Wow, that was... I actually thought Select was going to lose for a minute there when I saw that huge Zerg army moving in with all those Banelings go off. I thought he was going to be out of it, but this drop was just... Send these Marines home and give them 1 billion medals. They saved the day there.
Yeah, I think each Marine, almost every Marine has like 3 kills or 2 kills, so they definitely paid off for themselves.
Yeah, one of these guys actually has 5 kills. He is a corporal.
Yeah. Look at you in the back. You are shooting your gun at this moment. You're feeling pretty good. You're a corporal today.
And then there are these lame Marines up on the high ground who did nothing.
Yeah, you can go home and like cry a little bit. So, you serve no purpose. Go home. Anyway, I mean, really good play there. Yes, the Banelings did take out the economy, but they just, I mean, that drop really just did so much damage, completely shut down the expansion,
Yeah,
and
Idra was
Idra loves
totally
to
out of
back it up.
position to deal with that.
Yeah, he actually, I'm surprised because he saw it with that Overlord. It went right past that Overlord. He didn't pull anything to deal with that, no Mutalisk to deal with that, and he didn't get anything on that high ground, so he could just slowly transfer the guys down from the high ground up there, like you said. And I mean, I think that's really what put him in there. Idra is a
Yeah,
character. Is a guy who likes to completely macro up. As you can see, he's almost completely mined out at his main, and his income is much higher, is much higher.
yeah. The other thing I can assume is that Idra was so committed to that attack that he just kind of got tunnel vision and wasn't really focusing on anything else, and so he didn't notice that drop when he was coming in. Probably just didn't see the medevac as it swooped by, and then wasn't quite focused enough to deal with it when it started happening. So just became a little bit too committed and wasn't really able to respond well to the situation, and ended up losing the game due to that.
Yeah, so I mean, really good game there from Select. A really good micro actually. He was all over the place, like you said. 277 average is his APM, 360 at the moment at the end of that game. So he was doing a lot of actions there in that game. I mean, fighting on in his main, in on the front line with that expansion, and I mean those Marines right there on the high ground really won him that game as he could completely shut down the economy.
The three Marines that did nothing, you mean?
Or all the Marines in total.
Oh, okay.
They all started at the high ground.
That is true. So
They were
anyway,
once.
this has been third game in a row with some epic Baneling usage here. So we did not intend to have a little Baneling party here, but I guess we ended up having one, and I certainly had fun.
Yeah, I had a blast
Banelings.
casting this one. This was super fun. Super duper fun, actually, in fact. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully we can bring you more casts in the future. And good luck to all you guys that want to use Banelings because, as we've seen, they are extremely effective. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And this is Hugh Starcraft signing out.
And NS, one last thing. Hopefully you guys, for those of you in the US, enjoyed your Thanksgiving. We are actually casting these on Thanksgiving night, which probably means they won't be out for a few more days. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and we are thankful for our many viewers. We love you guys. When I say many, I mean like 10. But you guys that actually watch these and that are actually subscribed, you are the best, and we love you guys.
I love you guys. See you guys next time.